All right. Looking at a camera. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by the board in preparation of the 2023 annual meeting notice, which sets forth the date, time, and place of this meeting, and by properly posting such notice and forwarding the notice to those designated newspapers and persons requesting meeting notices. Please be advised this is a no smoking building. Fire exits are to my right and your left in the back of the room. This is a scheduled meeting of the planning board. There may be other meetings currently running simultaneously with this meeting, and I think everybody here is here for this meeting because there's no there's no one from the public in the hall. So I think at this time, before we go any further, we'll do a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we can do a roll call, see who's here.
Sure. Chairman Anderson is excused this evening. Mr. Bringerhoff?
Here.
Ms. Boston Alvarez is expected but not present. Ms. McNeil?
Here.
Mr. Delory?
Here.
Councilmember Miniger?
Here.
Vice Chairman Zucker?
Here.
Mr. Formicelli?
Here.
Mr. Stern?
Here.
Mr. Bell is also excused this evening. Mr. Hillebrandt?
Here.
You have a quorum. You may proceed.
All right, thank you. We have no public hearings this evening, so this should be a quick meeting. We have the resolution for 117 Oak Ridge Avenue, Planning Board Designation 22-264. This was the matter we handled last time around. It was an application to correct a lot line adjustment, and I've looked over the resolution. I think it accurately reflects the evidence that was presented and the deliberations that this board conducted. There were comments from the public, and people asked about the demolishing of a structure on the property, which we covered.
Yep.
I think the resolution was well crafted, and as always.
Thank you.
And but if anyone else has any comments or observations to make, please. I'm opening it to the floor.
Was there any, I thought that one of the conditions was the animal mitigation during demolition. I know it's mentioned in the, but it's not in the, it's mentioned in the decision, but not in the conditions,
Let's see.
unless it's covered somewhere. I missed it.
The animals, the problem.
Yeah.
Mice, rats.
Nice.
Right, it's mentioned that the, it should be taken, it should be addressed when the neighbor commented.
Right.
Right.
I think that may have been encapsulated in condition number 4, where it talks to the property maintenance code.
Okay, perfect.
Not 100% on that, though, but I could add an additional condition just to explicitly state, about the animal control stuff, so.
Perfect.
All right, cool.
No problem.
Great. Any other comments?
And then in 5, the removal of that fence he was going to put up, and he said there's actually a new fence already put up.
Yeah, so I live right around the corner. They put up a fence, there's drainage barrier, they've done a lot of work there. The house is still standing, but it's entirely enclosed now, the new fence line.
But condition 12, is that the silt fence that we were talking about to put up? Is
Yes.
that- okay,
Yeah.
perfect. That's all I have.
All right, then,
I'm just happy to report code enforcement was out there the next day. We did speak directly to the developer. They were there to clean up, so everything appears to be in order at the moment.
Okay.
great.
So thank
It's
you.
good to hear they were
Yeah.
responsive.
Yeah.
Yo, very much so.
Good.
All right, well, then I'll take a motion to approve this resolution as amended.
So moved to approve the amendment, the resolution, sorry. Second.
Mr. Formicelli, second.
Okay. The eligible voting members for this are Chairman Anderson, who's not present this evening, Mr. Brinkerhoff.
Yes.
I'm just saying who's eligible to vote. Ms. Boston Alvarez, who's also not present this evening. Ms. McNeil, Mr. Delory, Councilmember Miniger, Vice Chairman Zucker, Mr. Formicelli, and Mr. Stern. So we already have a motion and a second, so I'm just going to go through the roll now. Mr. Brinkerhoff?
Yes.
Ms. Boston Alvarez, I'm sorry, she's out. Ms. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Delory,
Yes.
Councilmember Miniger,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Zucker,
Yes.
Mr. Formicelli,
Yes.
Mr. Stern.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. The next and last item actually is a review of the minutes for approval. Has anyone noted any comments they'd like to make about the minutes?
Chairman, I would like to make one comment. On page 4, there's the resolution that we approved last time, and it mentions the eligible voters because a few people weren't at that meeting. But then the roll call vote seems to list everyone. I think there's a little inconsistency there. The eligible voters were, 5 or 6 of us. But then the
Oh,
roll call
okay.
vote
I
includes
see.
others.
Yeah.
So if you could
My
perhaps
apologies.
delete those few people who,
Okay.
thank you. That's all.
That's a good catch. I was thinking about the fact that occasionally this does happen, and I was going to say, everyone just make sure that your name appears where it should, but you know what? The other way around was we can just be proactive. And that being said, we'll take any other comments, or we can take a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Okay. All right, we'll do a voice vote, but I just want to note our eligible voters. Chairman Anderson, Mr. Brinkerhoff, Ms. Balson Alvarez, Ms. McNeil, Mr. Delory, Councilmember Miniger, Vice Chairman Zucker, Mr. Formicelli, and Mr. Stern. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Well, that was really fun.
Shall we take a short recess?
Yeah.
Let's fire
short
Bill
and
Anderson. I like
And
this.
any other? If anybody else has any business before the board, okay.
No,
And I'm going to use the gavel.
we need the gavel.
We're adjourned.
I think we need a motion to adjourn, don't we?
Oh, we need a motion. Dang. You're so right.
So
Thank
clo-
you.
So close.
Second.
So close.
That was so close. It was an almost perfect performance.
Okay, all those in favor?
I guess Bill keeps
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great.
John, you blew your chance.
I know, I was so
Right there.
close. I was so close.
So close.
All right, everybody. We'll have Bill back, I'm sure, next time. And we have there's something from,
I'm good, man. How about you?
the pharmaceutical, right? We have a
Yeah.
resolution.
8 minutes.
A
I think
request.
that's
Oh,
gonna be,
yeah.
That's
Of
gonna
course,
be
I get
next
the
time.
payment.
Long-
Yeah.